Well, hello. Thanks for joining us on Backroads Homesteading. We had a lot of stuff that we did last week, but before we get going, I want to plant some of the beds and make it so these trays don't just fly away into Dorothy land. So some of this bed has been compacted because we haven't used it really yet. And I wanted to bring out a Broadfork, and I wanted to try out this Broadfork by Bully Tools. 100% made in America. Welds are really cool, really good. So yeah, the handle is awesome. And powder coating looks decent. And this thing's heavy. I mean, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna aerate the we're gonna aerate words, Ryan, words. Aerate the bed and plant our cabbages. Of the marigolds and alternating between purple and green cabbage in this half of the bed. The Broadfork worked really good. The hand tiller worked really good. We'll post links to that below. Those are affiliate links that support our homestead at no cost to you. Check them out. Yeah, so we got the beans, peas, cabbage, some marigolds. We got to do some more over here yet. There is a charge in the air that I cannot explain. Like the amount, I think there's no more humidity that could be absorbed. And we're gonna get walloped with storms tonight. It feels like. So hopefully we don't get any hail, but I guess we'll find out. We are finishing up Link's room. We got the last of what we need to do for supplies. It just takes a little extra knowledge that I don't necessarily have to finish that project. So we called in the big guns. Jason here from...
not those kind of guns.
from White Rock. And we are going to put in some outlets today. Try not electrocute ourselves. And get the wiring hooked up for the mini split install. I did get the vacuum pump for it, so theoretically we have everything to do it. So
I'm in for trying. Everybody that I've talked to that's installed them said that they're fairly easy. And so I figure between us, we gotta be able to figure it out. I guarantee there's pictures on the destructions.
Oh no, there is no destructions. This box came with none. But we got really good YouTube tutorials on this one.
Oh. We'll just plug things in.
Well,
if it doesn't work, we'll try it a different way.
We don't read.
No.
But we can watch pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving pictures?
So we're gonna
So we're live here. We can take it over there. Let's see if we got power. I don't smell smoke. Let's see. How's it go? Oh, no? Okay.
Blue light.
We got the juice. So, we know that one works. This is the one, honestly, I've kind of questioned. Okay. That means the rest are dead. Okay.
Okay. Still something to do.
So, yeah, and that is a funky outlet anyway, so we knew there was something there. But we have power to that one, so it's just a matter of checking our connection here. So, we'll go turn the breaker off. And that one works. Get this out of there. We got the juice.
We have all the juices.
So,
and that one works. And that one works.
Well, we got to hook that one up to a breaker yet.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's running.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, that one's running its own line because that's going to be for, you know, mini NASA.
All right. We have power to the room.
We do. It's serious around here, guys.
We daisy chained all the outlets in. We put in some USB outlets. We put in TV outlet. And then the gaming nook down here has its own dedicated line with lots of outlets, because this is going to be running a fairly robust editing computer, gaming computer, so it's going to pull all the juices.
It gets all the juices, guys. And when NASA runs out, they know where to get their power from.
That's right. Starlink will be like, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, they're going to come down
acquire
and be like,
position.
You don't need to play that game. Come on, dude. Let us get a little bit of that juice.
So yeah, it went pretty well. We had to figure out what the electricians did before us, and some of the wiring diagram writing on the wires wasn't right. But they understood their notes, but we didn't. So we had to kind of go back and figure that out. Now that we know,
yeah,
we separated the bathroom and the bedroom. Those were 2 circuits. The fan light that Jess bought is the wrong kind. It was a flush mount, so she's going to take that back. And then we got some can lights, mini low profile lights. We got the floor, we got the ceiling, we got the mini split to put in, and then this room is pretty much done after some trim. So we're coming to the end of it.
It's pretty exciting. I mean, we've been popping over every once in a while as they've been getting more and more done, and it's like the amount of change every time we come over is just it's crazy. I mean, we see it at our homestead too, but when you're living in it every day, you don't realize, and then you come over and you're like, oh wow, okay, I remember there were bare studs and I was staring at metal, and now it's insulated, drywalled, finished, and we have outlets with covers. I mean,
-1.
it's done.
And then the insulation we did put in here, you can notice when you come in the afternoon, the radiant barrier, we insulated this like we would have in Wisconsin. We put heavy insulation, and it is night and day difference in this room as opposed to the rest of the living quarters that aren't finished yet. It's nice and cool in here when it's not so nice out there from all that radiant heat.
Yeah.
So it is a very efficient room. And we got all the leaks stopped now, and everything looks like we can finish this and button it up. So some folks say, well, why didn't you get that done sooner? Well, we couldn't really finish the walls when we were having seepage issues through the part of the barn that we didn't think water was coming in. So you have to wait for enough rains, torrential downpours, and this is the south side of the building, which means it comes in, the rain will drive in literally sideways on the south side. So we needed a few of those really strong rains to figure that out before we could finish it up. So
yeah, because there's nothing worse than finding out you have a leak by a big stain on stuff that you just spent a long time and money finishing. Like, and so, I mean, it was, I mean, in a way, like, yeah, and things take a little longer, guys, because, well, guess what? We're not millionaires.
Right.
And so in some of this you had hired out, but now it's at a point where you do it yourself. And as everybody out there knows, hey, do it yourself means it's gonna take longer, but at least you know, and this is kind of a prime example, and it made me more glad, and I understand why like Ryan tried to hire out as much as he could, but like I ran all the wiring in my house, so I knew every single circuit that is run with every outlet, and it wasn't trying to decipher. I've remodeled a lot of homes, and I know you've talked about it, and there's nothing worse than trying to figure out somebody else's work, because their brain, especially when it's a professional doing it and they do it all the time, they understand it a whole lot faster than we do. So to know that the leaks were there before everything was buttoned up is kind of, that was a blessing to know now, because there's, like I said, nothing worse than you have a finished product and you're all happy, and then you wake up and you're like, no, and then you have to tear out all this hard work, because the patchwork never looks the same as the first work. Nope. No, it doesn't. So,
and then how long have you guys been down in Arkansas now?
Just over a year.
Just over a year?
Yeah, we're actually, I guess now, about a year and a half, not quite.
So if you haven't checked out White Rock Homestead, their channel is... Jason and Tara do an excellent job of explaining all the different parts of their journey and how they're doing things. We'll post a link to their channel down below. Definitely go ahead and check them out. And yeah, we've become good friends. Jess and Tara are doing some in the kitchen stuff, so you can see that on their channel. We kind of swap spouses for today. And,
good old spouse swap.
So we're all doing things, we're all learning things, we're all working together to build the community down here, and it's really important, and it's a lot of fun. So, all right, so we're here at the Eclipse party at the next door neighbors with the church groups, and we're watching the lux drop. The animals have gone quiet, the crickets have started chirping, and it's just amazing. Your shadows are more pronounced. We do have the blanket on the ground to catch the final rays of the sun as they go linear. It's cold. It's very weird, very odd. This is unlike any other eclipse I've ever been to or through. Can I see you? I see you. Those are fashionable, man.
Yeah, they're right there. Close. Yeah. Bottom right of the sun. Bottom right of the sun. There's Venus. Venus. That's Venus. Oh, gosh.